Okay. So we are now live. Character creation. Okay. And I shall leave all of you with this lovely cinematic while I go pour myself a cup of coffee in a really cool coffee cup. You'll never guess what it looks like.
A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons.
Yay! And we got to our point. Back with my coffee. If you're sitting there thinking coffee this late in the evening is a wild choice, you would 100% be right, but I want something with flavor. It's the only thing I got in here with flavor. And I love the taste of coffee. So, caffeine! Woohoo! Am I chunky boy? I am very chunky boy. If I remove Helen, am I still chunky boy? I am not chunky boy. Okay. We're vibing and thriving. Actually, how much weight was that? 4.2? I hope that the broadsword and the shield combined is not heavier than that. However, I may be sorely disappointed. If that's the case, then we're playing slow and chunky early on, baby. Oh, I love the aesthetic of the knight armor. I think if there was one other armor, no, I don't even think. I personally believe that the knight armor and the black iron armor are the two best armors in the game, hands down. Cause like, look at all of the attention to detail. Look at the leather, look at the dagger that I definitely am not able to use. Like, that's really cool, and I really like it. Armor of a lower ranked knight, despite the thin metal used to groove textures, add additional protection. I love the bedroll, I love the little cape scarf. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Am I chunky? I am not chunky yet. Oh yeah, I'm chunky. Oh yeah. Just embrace the chunky life. Let's go. Oh, good swivel. Get played, fool. Alright, so that's about 40 health right there. It's not a lot, I'll give it that, but it is a ring and it is extra health, so we're rolling with it. It's my favorite item to grab, one of my favorite items to grab in Dark Souls 3 as a starter. And I usually like to have an equivalent on for Dark Souls 2 as well, but, you know, it does take a ring slot, and I just don't think it's worth it. Now, granted that, I think it's 3% of your maximum health in this game, which isn't a lot. When you have 100 health, it's like 3. Matter of fact, does that check out? If I have 650 and I do 3%, about 40? I have no idea. I could be completely wrong on my math too, so let that be what it is. It's good to see that my fall hurt someone. I'm heavy enough to be considered a threat. I'm sorry, what? My scaling is very poor with this weapon. Okay. Alright. Tally ho, gentlemen. For king and glory! For king and country. Our king is Lord. Get around him, get around him, get around him. Get him! Okay, so all hope is not lost. Our damage is there, kind of, sorta. Not really. But it's a war of attrition. And we have been found the victor. Oh yeah. Our first humanity consumed. Lest it not be the last.
Only in the ancient.
We gotta start here. Of course we have to start here. If we didn't start here, we'd be lying. Bam, baby! Look at me. I'm gorgeous. Like, look at that! How is that not nice? That's crazy. I didn't mean to do that. I gripped my controller wrong. Here we go. 3 humanity. What a delicious thing to find. Firebombs. Talk about slowing down my gameplay. Good mercy. This is easily adding 20 years onto the gameplay. I do believe the fall damage you take is proportionate based off of how light or heavy you are. I might work some miracles into this. That Morning Star, can I even wield it? Oh, I can. Oh, that's wonderful. I go from 89 to 88 damage. That's okay. I will live with that. Here we go. Open sesame. Alright, positioning is going to matter so much more now. Chaining them here is going to matter so much more. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a lot slower. Which, I could go back and upgrade my strength, which would just naturally bump it up that little bit more that I don't already have. And in the terms of the right now, that would work wonders for me. But in the terms of overall, not so much. Utilizing your surroundings to your advantage. Oh yeah, how to not die in Night 101. How to Night 101. Use your terrain to your advantage because you slow as molasses, boy. Yeah, if our friend over here connected, I would be burnt toast at the moment. Nice. It is true that slow and steady is what wins the race. Just gonna present a critical spot to you guys and heal. Bam, baby. Actually, I wanna tackle the big guy up here. I wanna check something. This is a learning opportunity, is what it is. Okay, so the heavy still knocks him down. Awesome. Not nearly as much damage, though. Okay. This is a war of attrition, big boy. And you about to get spanked. Oh yeah. Absolutely mollywopped. Collecting items as we go, because I'm a greedy little boy. Which, to be fair, I don't even need these. I don't know why I'm picking them up. Hold up. You can be dropped. I don't plan on using you. Oh, sorry. I should put it back where I found it. Hold on. You're a dexterity weapon, and I ain't using that. So sorry to desecrate your grave, my good sir. Take your spear and live happily in the afterlife. I'm so loud, my aggro range is probably like ridiculously high. Know your openings, abuse your openings. Nice. All right, buddy boy. I'm not as mobile as I usually am. Oh yeah. Coming in hot with that chunky roll. Ow. Abuse your iframes when standing. Alright, so it takes a double wham to put him down with two-handed. What about this? Nope. Sits him down. Alright. So two-handing. We really want to get that timing and look for that window. Here we are. And just like that, we're picking up the weapon for the run. Right there, this Zweihander. Now, I was throwing up whether or not I wanted to use the Greatsword or the Zweihander. And ultimately, I decided the Zweihander for a couple different factors. The one being, well, it's the Zui, who doesn't want to use the Zui. One of my favorite historical greatswords. Two, I think it has better reach than the regular greatsword. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure it has better reach than standard greatsword. And finally, it weighs less. I think I already said that. So one, it weighs less. Two, it has better reach. And then three, I like its moveset just a little bit more. Although I really like the thrusts, I feel like the thrusts on the greatsword are a little slow, whereas the heavy on the Zui is pretty quick. And you get quite a bit of power armor, or hyper armor with the Zui, and it's a weapon I've had experience with. And you know, experience means a lot. Hop! Ha! Now, for this next run, I will most definitely... So we're gonna bump that 13. What if I bumped you to 13 too? Alright, not much more damage. But that right there, going up 1.3 points of damage, that's nice. Just get my health at a nice 700 right there. We're gonna pick up a point into endurance. We are looking for this, right? Nope, not even that. This. Nope, not even that. This. Yep. Alright. We're gonna go down and get ourselves a Firekeeper Soul. We'll take this opportunity to use our soul items. Just optimize it a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? Give the run a little bit of flavor. Get this soul item. Here we go. Cross the bridge to another bridge. Where? I'm gonna keep our guard up. Do not get close. Stay at a decent distance away, which is crazy to say, but I thought in getting close I would bait a close range attack, and all of their attacks kind of have really good reach. Especially since they do that thing where they extend their hands, and that's what they do to reach you when you try and get close. And so staying far away, you wind up avoiding that attack altogether, so it's just better. Alright, well, I'm back to being knighted up. Well, let's go put a point to our Estus, making ourselves even harder to kill. Actually starting at a substantial amount of health. Let's get my endurance up some, yeah? Which I don't know how much a few points are gonna actually do. I wouldn't expect to see any, like, big changes, because I think while you're over 50%, you're heavy. Under 50%, you're light. Yeah, it's 30 or 20%. I think it's under 30%, you're light. Above 30%, under 50, you're heavy, or you're medium. Above 50, under 75, you're heavy. Above 75, you're fat. You're over encumbered. And so yeah, I'm still chunking away, but so like here we're still over that 50 threshold. Here we go below that 50 mark threshold and we're medium. So all gear combined, that puts us at 31 weight. We would need to have 62 endurance or equip load in order for it to just naturally be low enough for us to be able to use it. And for every point into endurance, that puts us up by 1. So to get our equip load to 62, we would need 9 more points into endurance, putting us at 22 endurance. When I'm at 22 endurance, I would be able to medium roll with this armor. So, with my health being at a pretty comfortable spot for the game right now, I think that's where I am going to just go ahead and focus my points. I see no reason not to. Hey, you! Who thinks he's a knight? Yeah. I believe you guys are the Hollow Warriors, you guys are the Hollow Knights. Ah! Not a one-shot. Oh. I will respect you. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That always makes me nervous when I do that drop. This also makes me nervous. A little bit. So, for the longest time, this would be the only way I could get through this, would be just like inching until I hear. Now I'm at a pretty comfortable spot where I'm pretty confident in being able to clear it. And, like, that is just due to many deaths and learning, okay, this is too far, this is too far, this is just right. Which is like 90% of Dark Souls right there is, oh, I died, how do I not die? Let's tweak this. So I'm going to be heavy for a hot minute. But I'm borderline willing to farm out the dragon a few times, so that way I am medium rolling with my armor. Although I really hope I don't have to. I'm really kind of hoping I clear Undead Burg here, and I have the levels to just slam in and call it beautiful. I have a final build idea in mind. We're gonna be a strength-based build. Good stuff. Nah. Oh, look! It's a soul item! Oh, I missed. That's okay. Unbeknownst to you, I actually have so much poise it is unreal. It's actually really good armor too in this game. We're looking at 118 physical defense, 113 strike, 132 slash, and 116 thrust. Now, our magic defense could be better. Our flame defense could be is great, it's gorgeous, and then our lightning damage could be better. But all in all, not terrible prots. And we're looking at 14, 37, 17, and 22. For where this is at, this is armor that you can slap on and comfortably carry yourself through the entirety of the game. Later in the game, the armor will drop off, and going from like eating a few hits comfortably from bosses will go to, okay, I'm eating a hit or two and then I have to heal. And that could make it a little bit more tricky, but my goodness. Thank you. But, all in all, you could just rock this armor set for the rest of the game and be happy. But a lot of the people don't tend to like the heavier armor sets. They don't like doing the chunkier medium rolling. I actually beat the game heavy rolling. I had a strength build where I just accepted that heavy rolling was my life. And that's just how I was gonna live. I beat Manus heavy rolling. Like that's how dedicated I was to the bit. And I tell you what, it was spacing, blocking, and using the pendant, and the very, 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 very occasional heavy roll. I cannot express how occasional the heavy roll was. When you are this big, rolling is not. Oh! Oh no! Okay, that was almost bad. Okay, note to self, burn them. Don't touch and go. That's not the way this plays. This is the I kill them when I engage them or I'm going to be hurting. Because if I have to disengage, I'm giving them an attack opportunity. Oh. Ooh, I thought you were, you baited me. You got me. Alright, you dropped your armor? Yeah, so they're hollow warriors. Which I don't want, I just wanted to pick up to confirm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, hollow soldiers. Okay, so they're hollow soldiers. I did get their shield. And this is one thing I wanted to check. So its stability and fire resistance is worse, but everything else is the same. Its weight is worse too. Alright, so it's just a marginally worse tower kite shield. Which with the tower kite shield, it is just beautiful. I love this shield. I think it looks great. It like, the way it feels is awesome. It's just good. Now, I do want to use a longbow.
Well, you see,
but more importantly, we want that and this.
thank you, Kai.
So, like, comparison. 37 defense, just physical defense across the board. Plus the strike, slash, and thrust. And then we've got 20 poise, right? If we go over here to the chainmail, not 37. So it's worse, and its poise is substantially worse. And so, yeah, basically, knight armor is nice. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I were wearing any other armor, I would have been cooked in that last encounter. And that's just spitting facts right there, alright? That's there are no ifs, ands, or buts about them coconuts. If I had any other armor, my bacon would be jerky. Definitely gonna have to shed this for the Dragon Bridge run, though. And the warrior keeps pushing forward, or the knight keeps pushing forward. I need this first guy dead. I don't know when I'm gonna aggro him because I have a higher aggro range with the heavier armor thunking around. And I didn't want him running in while I was dealing with him because that guy can put me down pretty quickly with some thrusts. Especially if he does his double thrust combo. These hollow guys aren't so bad because as you saw, I have a higher slash resistance and they do only slash. Here we are. I am going to play this so safe. Nah, I'm not even dancing with that. My usual run through strat. Not happening there. Once I have the... Well, that's not even counting for this Y. Oh, golly. I will say, in Dark Souls 2 and 3, the broadsword is a bit better of a strength-based weapon. In this game, it's more of like a quality. Now, granted, my... all in all, my attack stats, so like my, or just in general are bad, but specifically my strength and my dex are pretty poor. They could be worse, they could be abysmal, but they're poor. And that is reflecting in the damage bonuses I'm getting. If my stats were even at reasonable numbers, this would not be so bad. What in the world? What? Did I already open it? I did already open it. I closed it. I forgot I opened it. I thought I needed to open it. I was so confused. I thought I just glitched through the door. There we go. Alright. Let's take care of this Black Knight. Now, I'm not sneaking up on this man. I'm chanking away. Kinking and clanking away. That's just... that ain't gonna happen. Oh yeah! That 98 damage right there. Ooh, I tried doing it one-handed, but he backed up. I wanted to get a drink of coffee. That dead? Yeah. I don't even want that. I'll take that chunk though. I'll always take that chunk. I actually just acknowledge, if I weren't in that knight armor, and I didn't have the tiny being's ring, I would have died right there. Well, that's crazy. Starter class coming in clutch. I'll tell you what. Alright, only 2 twinkly. That arguably is one of the worst drops you can get from those, but... The beggar cannot be the chooser. I am 100% gonna have to resin this because I'm basically gonna be a crotch goblin. Whee! Oh yeah, that roll is fantastic. You going on a journey with me, my friend? My brother. Can we even make it back to the ladder in time? Oh, he's about to find out. All right, so we can. That's awesome. Not even close. All right. Resin. See, this is one of those fights you have to resin because I do not have the damage otherwise. Oh, thank Lord. That was a one cycle and done. Alright. I need to be fast for this next bit, so we shedding some armor. And not even in an I'll adopt it later kind of way. It is like, it's on. Until I get past that dragon, it is off.
I am now that I am no. Oh, I have the way I in a this pleases me. We are at there's button to stand up, but I
Okay. So we're gonna top off because we don't want to get our bacon turned to jerky. We're gonna sprint. Wow. Almost cooked me right there. Almost. What's that, 1200? Look at me knowing my numbers. This is gonna be 800. Oh! Is that just 800? I'm learning my souls. I didn't even look at their names, I guessed. Ugh, so close. I should be able to wear most of the armor though, no? Like this? Yeah! So I could go without a helmet and be medium rolling. And I think that's what we're gonna vibe till I get this just last few levels squeezed out. Does not tell me it's sold to my next level, which is unfortunate, but alas is where we're at. 19? Yeah, that checks out. I need 3 more levels. Dagger! You gonna say don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything crazy. I will try for that tail though. What'd that tail do? Nope. About what I expected. We are not using the claymore, so I'm gonna leave it. Actually, the goal was to use the broadsword until after Quelaw, but I might adjust that. Actually, hold up. 2,000 for a level? Alright. No, we're gonna wear the full health. I may be heavy, but it's worth it. Oh yeah, 91 damage, baby. Let's go. Nice, a chunk. Turn, turn, turn. You get to die first. Oh, I 3-hit even two-handing. Oh no, this is no bueno. This is no bueno. All right, we're gonna not walk off the ledge here. We're gonna circle. Oh, we're at the same tempo. Okay, you first. You get to die first. Gotcha. Exposed for a critical hit. Woo. Oh, holy mercy! Batman, have mercy! I'm so hoping they dropped a longsword, and it does so much better than this. I'm so hoping this guy dropped a longsword and it does so much better. Because this is sad. This is just sad. Oh, not what I needed. I don't want your pants! Cook, boar, cook! Do it again! Boar's Helm? Boar's Helm! Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be a little difficult without mobility in the gargoyle fight for sure. Solaire is gonna be a loved addition. My damage may be poor. That means not. Hup. Not much in the way of poppables. I could bump myself up to the next 1,000. That's about it. I think I'm gonna spend some time grinding out souls. Ooh, I got the backstab, and that makes me sad. That damage was not great. Oh, it's just worse. Oh, that's not good at all. I mean, it's got looks going for it. It looks nice. That's it. This is just better. Honestly, that might have been best case scenario. Oh, I so hope I can one-shot the Baronite Knight. Oh, my prayers have been heard. My prayers have been answered. Thank you for attacking. You make your death swift. Make your own death swift. That is what I need. That's brutal. Getting y'all shield right now would be dope though. I would definitely swap that out. Yeah, I definitely aggroed you. I'm not even gonna play like I didn't. I do so little damage. Thank Lord I can parry. Yup, there we go. Poise ain't gonna save me from that one. I will heal though. Die! Oh my goodness. You're making me work for it. Alright, let's head down and upgrade our Estus. We're ditching the helm here. And then we can pop some soul items along the way. Is this 400? Oh yeah, baby. Feels good. Alright, I can probably get a good 2 levels out of this. If I can get the 3 that I need, I will be surprised and very pleased. There's just more humanity right there. Boom! Yeah, I just need a pinch more. Alright, so I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time here grinding some souls, grinding some, hopefully some Titanite shards out. That we're not left wanting, but you never know. We need 2,600 some odd change. So if we shoot for 2,700, so almost 1,000 more souls, we should be fine. We should only be a couple passes through. Yeah, so what, 80 souls? Yeah, okay. 220, 240 souls? Plus a shard, my guy. What a lad. What a fantabulous man that is right there. Did me a good service. Did me a good service. Alright. New spawn point. Let's go ahead and set it. Right there. 2601 is what we're looking for. I won't even bother introducing myself to Andre yet because I don't even have the souls to level up my sword. So we're gonna shoot to be able to wear the helm, and then we're gonna pass through till we can do a full upgrade of my equipment, which should be really nice. One shot, please. Ugh, at least I can swing it a lot. Oh yeah, I should have the souls I need for my next level up. I'm not even gonna play with you. I'm homer boning. Now I do this pass through and boning back to that bonfire. Not worth it. Not worth it. Thank you for the shard. Much appreciated. It does not one-shot. Uh-oh. Luckily, it's a very swift and clean finish. Thank you for the shard. Oh, that's wonderful. You guys are saving me so much farming. Because, I mean, that's... Nah. Worth it. Now I can put A level on my sword. So I had 4 shards, I need 5 more. I can get a +3. Now we're gonna get my health to 20, then we're pumping strength. You know, I thought focusing survivability would be nice, but I'm realizing something. You don't need to survive the masses when you can just one-shot everything. Oh, backstab's one shot. That is gorgeous. That is just a given with like every other class. That's I even upgraded my strength too. So had I not upgraded my strength, I probably still wouldn't be one-shotting. Oh my goodness. There's at least 2 more levels right there. A shard or your shield would be fantastic. So 160 a pop. There's 4 guys I drop. That's 640. Oh, you drop. Thanks for the shard. Oh, that's awesome. These guys are lads. Absolute champions these people are. Oh, you dropped 200. So that changes my numbers a bit. 160 times 3 is 408. So it's like 680 souls each pass, guaranteed. Something like that. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a process. Not even ironically, gonna blow. Oh, I almost got over. Almost. Almost got you, buddy. But I can upgrade it to +3, my sword, so I should be getting to some respectable damage, maybe? It's +2, there's +3. I now need 4 more shards. There's 1, 2, 3. No, 6. Wait, what? 1, 1, 2. 2, 3. 4 more, right? I'm gonna say 4 more. 4 more shards. So we're gonna farm till we get those 4 more shards. Then we'll attempt the gargoyles, which I'm pretty confident I could punk them with my mobility. It's just gonna be a bit more of a patience endurance battle because my damage is not there. There's more to be desired with my damage. Although if one of these guys wanted to drop a longsword, I wouldn't mind having the extra reach and the better moveset. Like, the broadsword has its place. It's not with me. It's solid, but in this game I feel like it just lacks a little bit. In Dark Souls 2, 3, and even in Elden Ring. Granted, I've never really used it in Elden Ring, so I can't say for certain. But it is, like, the next game up, so... Did he just drop 192 souls? Did I just get more souls from him? Does the proportion in which you kill them equivalent more souls? I'm tripping, right? This guy dropped a flat 200 last time. Hold on, let's see. No, he still dropped a flat 200. Why are these guys dropping more souls? I swear they didn't say 192 last time when I killed him. Either way, it's a really nice place to be gathering souls. It's almost 200 souls per guy dropped. If we tag on each of the guys that we kill in the courtyard area, we're getting roughly 800 souls a run. That's nice. That's real nice. So as long as you don't mind the time it takes to go around, it's not bad. Let's assume I have to get the next 4... I have to buy the next 4 shards as well. It's 800 souls a pop. That's 3,200 souls. Plus... So we're at what? +2? 3? +3? Yeah. So 2 more upgrades. That's going to be at max 800 souls. So if I can get about 4k souls, I'll be sitting nice. And then every Titanite shard dropped is taking 800 off of that total. I got so excited, I thought he was gonna drop me a shard. I was about to be like, my man. Not my man. You can keep waddling at me. That's okay. I will say, if I get overstaffed tomorrow, I think I'm gonna spend a good 2-3 hours my morning working on my sermon. Probably more like an hour and a half to 2 hours working on my sermon. Then I'll probably stream for a bit and then hop back on, or then go back to sermon writing. I'm thinking that's what my schedule's gonna be. So, I should be live tomorrow, probably towards like afternoon-ish. Oh hey, so there's a fun mechanic where if you kill enough people, you get a humanity. Most notably, I know a marker of this happens when you're in the Undead Burg. You kill enough of those guys, and then voila! If you just clear through everyone, by the time you reach the Black Knight, you have an extra humanity. It's either as you reach them or after. But as you got, you know what? Fine, I'll collect your guys' armor. I'll do it. If you drop it, I'm collecting it. I just won't collect duplicates. So I'll pick this up too, because it's the helm. You convinced me. You got me. Okay. If one of these guys wants to be an absolute bro and drop a Titanite shard, then I will have what I need to... Oh, I missed. I also didn't mean to do a jump attack. I'm about to go smack around one more guy. Hold up. I smack up the guy here on the stairs, and that's that. Alright, and that's gonna be a +5 broadsword. Wonderful.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything?
I do. First, I'm gonna purchase items. Alright, so I didn't even need to go that whole extra mile. Hoorah! Hoorah! Hoorah, bro. 138. Usually at +5, I'm looking at about 200 damage. So the fact that we're still sporting... Oh, that hurts me. That hurts me something fierce. It is a quality scaling weapon, so I'm not doing myself any favors by having investment in only strength. And I'm going to invest into enough dex to where I can wield the longbow. But as you can see, this is a strength scaling weapon, and so I'm looking to scale my strength. Also, something to be noted, I'm getting the minimum to be able to medium roll here. I do plan on having Havel's ring being just a staple ring to have, and my other ring slot being flexed. So the love, hope, and pray is that with cavalry, everything else just gets easier until I need additional levels into endurance, which my goal is, right, 22 endurance, 20 vitality, 24 strength, 30 endurance, 30 vitality, bulk strength until I'm happy. Or until life is perfect. Oh, that's the full hollow soldier set. That's dope. I have their shield too. So all I'd have to do is get a longsword and then I could cosplay the hollow soldier. Oh, that was wrong. Try that again. Let's see, I got 192 last time. I'm overkilling even more. Nope, 192. Why were they only giving me 160 the first time around then? I swear they only gave me 160. I'm gonna have to watch that back after the fact. They say, if you guys wanted to drop your shield, I would not be opposed to taking your shield off your hands. Come on, give me that boulder shield. Nah, that's okay. I'll be picking it up for sure in the Iron Keep, or the Sin's Fortress. Oh my, you're trying to get fancy over here. Get a load of this guy. Thinks his name is Inigo Montoya. As I have not killed his father, I will not prepare to die. Alright, here we go. Now these guys, defense or no defense, are going to hurt. I feel like the club run set me up to handle that very well. Where do you think you're going, punk? You do bad things to good people, you die. Well, you do bad things to relatively innocent people as far as I know. You do bad things to clerics, you die. Patches will not be receiving that treatment because it's Patches, he's a merchant, it's good stuff. I want to see what he sells before I just murk him. Oh, the parry was off. Oh, my parry was off. Got it. Glad I did. I think I could have eaten one more from him. But oh, that's almost a full health bar. Oh, that's crazy. And quite delightful. Quite delightful. Now, because I only have so much speed, open sesame. And I will be doing his quest completely. But I want to say that, like, I Deathless Dark Souls while completing the game. I mean, completing the game. I'm gonna go down to Ashen Lake. I'm gonna talk with the Dragon Covenant. I'm gonna explore the trees. Well, explore the tree. I'm gonna go down the tree. I'm gonna get Great Magic Barrier. Like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna try and get all of the upgrade items. Oh, Solaire, I'm gonna need your damage. As sad as it is to admit, I'm gonna need your damage and your distraction. Let's see if I can sauce the Goyles right here. Bop. Skip. Oh, I'm already selling. Nice. Oh, I did! I hit him! Well, that's cool. Oh, I cut off the tail in one swing. That's awesome. Oh, so I have respectable damage for this fight. I'm doing like a chunk of swing. Of course, lightning is a... Ah! Dawson Flamer! Dawson Flamer! I think I'm butchering that pronunciation, but... Yeah, lightning. Lightning is MVP here. Although, my damage wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I definitely could have soloed that. 100% I could have soloed that. But picking up 10k there was also really nice. If I'm at like 3k a level, that should get me about 4 levels, which will put me almost at 20 vitality. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think I'm gonna use bonfires because I can't die, right? If I die, the run's over. So I think the idea is instead of using bonfires as checkpoints, I'm going to use them as what I'll call a bank. So I'll consider souls, you have hard souls, right? Those are mine and forever mine, and I can't lose them. And then I've got soft souls, which theoretically, right, like I can't lose a soft soul. Wow, cleanly 4 levels. That's, yup, that's that. But clean, soft souls, which I don't always use right away, which can be a little bit of a, I'm gonna grab a blanket to drape over my shoulders. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Alright, down to the depths. Down to the depths, which means I has to go back through and clear some stuff. Thank you for your help, Andre. You have been an absolute lad. I'm gonna pop these because more defense is Mo defense. What's my health at? 805? So I'm almost at 1,000 health. Right on. Not only am I almost at 1,000 health, but I am like straight up chilling with the defense. And my damage is now respectable. What I'm hoping, right, is that A, my damage doesn't drastically drop when I make it to lower Undead Berg. That would make me sad. What would also make me sad... Oh... Oh, but I want the rusted iron ring. One HP in a dream. You drop something? No. I want that rusted iron ring, baby. Am I ready to fight the stray demon? No, I'm not. But I can murk the knights, Oscar, and get that ring and ball. So we travel the Birdfly Express. Here we are. My favorite cosplay ever. Nice. Alright, the name of the game is Don't Die, which I don't one-shot them this time, so my strategy may need to differ. Oh, but I've got reach. Oh, I 3-shot if I don't get counter hit. So I need to block and immediately respond. But this shield has beautiful protections. I usually take more chip through my shield. So having the 70% fire reduction is pretty good, pretty good. I think it's only outdone by the Dragon Crest shield, which is 80, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Black Knight shield might outdo it. I'm not gonna rest. It's a goober thing to do right there. Hello? Hello, mate. Top of the morning to ya. He did not like that. To be fair, I didn't like it either. Stop it. Are you dead? Nice. Yep, just a jump. I'm not going to use your sword because I have a sword in mind that I want to use. But I will 100% use their shield if it's better than my current one. I don't know if you noticed, but we're a sword and board strategy here, and blocking is our safe haven. If I can eat, it will be 8. Hey, yo, where'd you come from? I'm getting touched from behind. Come on, Oscar. You did me the courtesy of coming all the way down here. Thought he was about to get something on me because he bounced off the wall and reset himself. Pull him out here a little bit. Goodbye, Oscar. Take a good nap. Good long rest. I will carry this torch for you. Which, to be fair, all of its other stats are worse. Its stability is worse. It weighs the same, but its magic and durability is crazy. So, for the same weight, having that much more of a difference, I do not think is worth it. Personally. Like, that's a substantial drop in everything. Now, if it were to be, like, only 2 for the weight increment, 2 units, see, I could vibe with that. Not as it is. No. The pros do not outweigh the cons, in my opinion. Because the pro is that, so if I had the Dragon Crest shield, my fire damage would, or my fire procs would be better. Or my fire damage negation would be better. But, I'm only getting 10 more %. I'm taking I mean, only by a few points, but those few points could make or break whether or not chip is devastating, or if I'm able to actually block an attack. And my stability goes down too, and I think that's what the biggest seller is for me, is that my stability also goes down. if my stability didn't drop as well, then I have the... Actually, I lied. Here. I have the bottomless box, so I'll throw that in the box. But, the stability really makes or breaks a shield for me, in my opinion. One of the things you want to do is block and not get your guard broken. The higher the stability, the less likely they are to break a block, because stability is what determines how much stamina gets eaten when you block an attack, right? A shield with 20 stability might break in one attack. A shield with 40 stability might need 2. Now that's not the exact numbers, and every attack has a different poise break, and it will eat a different amount of stamina. But that is the idea behind it. And so the fact that my stability takes that much of a hit means that it having this higher stability means it's better for something. And there have been attacks that you've already seen where I narrowly guarded or just had enough stamina to get my shield back up for, and that could have been me eating a full hit or getting my guard broken and thrown to the ground. And so having that stability increase or a higher stability matters a lot to me in deciding a shield. Now, if only the stats were to hop around, so nice, my health's at 20. How much health am I at? 832. Okay, cool. Strength to 24. Anywho, as I was saying, even with... I think if I were to choose the crest shields over, my starter shield, I would have to see that they are lighter. They have their one stat, which is crazy. And then all of their other stats would have to be decent. So what do I mean here? I was taking a shot that was the long sword. You have no idea. I'd farm out the Titanite shards right now if we dropped the long sword. What do I mean by decent? Okay, so if you look here, the magic is terrible, but you don't want to be guarded with magic unless you have a magic-based shield. I would use this against the butterfly. Its lightning's 45, which isn't terrible, but the fact that my lightning's 50 here means every lightning attack I take will do half damage, and that's wonderful. Its fire is 55, and that's not ideal, because there's a lot more enemies in this game that will smack you just right across the face with fire damage than they will magic. Now this is with the exception of the entire area that is built around magic and magical crystals. Yeah, I'm looking at you, library, or seats, library, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it's called. Seats place. But with that being the exception, most enemies hit you with fire. That's the most common thing you'll see. Lightning, again, is a later part of the game, not very common, and magic is even less common. As you saw, we have the torch guys running around, we've got the entirety of Quelaag's domain where every other thing's spitting fire at you or something. So to have pretty solid fire defense is kind of crucial, as well as good stability. And the fact that it loses stability and its fire is just meh. Nah. Honestly, I'm a big advocate for tower knight shields, or tower shields. And I will be using them. I will be. I don't think you can do a tanky build in this game without a solid shield or the knight shield. Or a tower shield. Now, with that being said, I know that the boulder shield is not what many would classify as a really good shield stat-wise, and that doesn't matter to me as much. Its weight and the longsword, the weight and how much it guards against, I think balances out beautifully because its stability is also pretty high as well. I think there are only a couple shields that outdo its stability. I think it's really good stability. And because of that, I really like it. All of its stats are I think 50 or 60? I think it's 30 magic because it's magic. And then you've got 50 on fire, 50 or like 55 on fire, and then like 50 on lightning maybe. I don't know, I have to check it when I get it. But basically its stats are nice. I peeped its stats and I was like, yeah, I would use this. Actually, while he's doing that. Oh, I do not have a soul item. Nice to know. You're gonna torch me. He is not! Oh, you absolute lad! Well, thank you. I might be at another level. Strength to strength. I'm opening this more so because I can than because I actually have to. Again, no respawn, the checkpoint means nothing. It's more so if I'm ever like running back through here for something, I don't want to be like, oh, I never opened the door. Nice to know I handle dogs pretty well.
Somebody help.
Yeah, I don't know how you're a part of the elite class of the sorcerers, or the sorcerers of Vinheim, and you got locked in a house. I don't know how your magic doesn't just blow the door off its hinges. Game logic, our hero needs to be stuck. Oh, I one-shot these guys. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that's absolutely delightful. How confident am I that I can eat a heavy attack from Capra? Not very confident. Do not say it's confident. One-shot him. That did not one-shot, but it did weaken, and so... So ambush time. Immediately fall back. Oh, did you heal? I think he did. I don't need the mail breaker. Boom! Oh, he backstabbed me. I need to stop turning my backs on these guys. They can and will backstab. And that is not very pleasant. If I'm backing up, I need to do it locked on. Or else not at all. Here we go. I imagine this fight with Capra is going to be a little bit of a slugfest. Oh. Forgive me, dog. Definitely going to want to two-hand and just go for them dogs. Two-hand and go for them dogs. Go ahead and pop off. I don't know what awaits me in here, but it need not be death. Alright, dogs are dead. It took a little bit longer than I would have liked it to, but not terrible. Could have been worse. One shot, one shot, one shot. Not quite. That's okay, close enough. Did I parry? What's the animation of you deflecting? The world may never know. I did not get out of ripples. Alright, cool. Well, this means that I now have the rusted iron ring. Wonderful ring. Okay, rings don't weigh anything in this game. Wonderful. What, 400? 800? 800? Not a lot of souls. Alright, we're gonna pick up that. We know we're gonna be killing one of those guys, so I'm not too worried about it. I want to save these souls predominantly for levels. I need damage! I need damage! I need to upgrade my sword. Because even at base level, this is doing more damage. And it scales better. So if I were to get 24 strength, I'd be able to just swap over and have more damage. Now, that does come at the price of not being able to medium roll, because as this weighs 3 units, this weighs 10 units. So that is quite a substantial jump. I would need to put 7 more levels into endurance in order to continue to medium roll. And I can work towards it, that's for sure. But that's a crazy goal, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's it's kind of out there in terms of goals. Nice. Clean break with all of them. Alright, so we're seeing that I'm not one-shotting hollows anymore. I hope I still two-shot the dogs. It'll be a little frustrating if I don't, because I don't think I stun lock them. Okay, I still two-shot the dogs. It's awesome. They do quite a bit of poise damage. Yep. Blood loss that's gonna get me. There we go. There we go. This camera angle also is just really unfortunate. Dogs are gonna be a struggle, and I'm foreseeing very close calls in Blighttown if I do not upgrade ASAP. Matter of fact, I think after I put down the dragon, coming back up in order to upgrade this Y-hander and go back down with is going to be a big bonus for me. Although it is just initially mo damage, it's gonna be even mo damage, you know what I mean? Then I am gonna have to run all the way back down. Do I really want to do that? Like, level it. Is this something we're looking to do? It's a lot of time we're burning. I don't think it is. No sirree. I do not think that's what we're doing at all. Okay, we should be able to eat an attack or two. But if it comes at us with like a 4 to 5 wombo combo splitter, like, okay. So Here's a good example of a shield that I am willing to swap with. You see that 56 stability? That's just 2 points of a drop. It's not 3. Its durability is less, but it weighs the same. Its fire's actually better, and the lightning's only taking 2 points of damage off. So I'm sacrificing a little bit of stability, a little bit of lightning damage for guaranteed poison immunity. That is what I would call an equal shield exchange, where I am willing to sack that, essentially, because it is worthwhile. That should be enough, hopefully. Nice. Even more shows. What bonfire would I be spat out at? It might be Andre's bonfire. I would a homeward bone right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to live this, so I'm gonna go rest, spend my souls, then come back. Because you know what I'm gonna be able to do a lot better after spending my souls? Live an attack. Well, maybe not live, but deal mo damage. That mo damage is what we're looking for. Oh, that'll help me live an attack. Three levels at 16 strength. What's my damage at? 145? Okay, so we have some, like, respectable damage now. It's not the, like, 200 casual that I usually bring in here, but look at that. We're doing some damage. These things are gonna die to fire bombs. Matter of fact, I'm going to intentionally try and clump them all together. Because these things do be moving slow as molasses. Ooh, good directional targeting. It's really good. For 2 bombs, I just put 3 of them down. See, look at that, 14 damage. Just, you gotta know what you're about with these bombs, man. I tell you what. Look at that, 4 bombs, clean up, please. Oh yeah, baby. We're feeling good. We are, in fact, feeling good. I'm gonna dump 1 bomb here. I'm just gonna finish it off with this one. What kind of a bonus am I getting here? 22. Oh. Oh, that hurts my soul. Can you save my heavy, heavy soul? Hold on. I'm gonna change up the music here. Nah. Hold on. Not here, but here. Spotify, come to me. Listen to some 21 Pilots. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Now we're gonna start with Ride, because Ride is really good. There we go. How do we do against the rats? That is a great question. Oh, we do not one-shot. But we do not eat a lot of endurance doing so. And we can just swing for days. Alright. This is not terrible. And we do 100% block poison, so rat toxin buildup is not going to be a concern. Although it might. One shot? No. I died for you, it's easy to say. There have been some people that we were taking a bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room, but it don't see many bullets coming through. See many bullets coming through, like a 4-3, I'm with 3, I don't know what to do. Alright, Kobe! Try to get Kobe! Once more with gusto. Kobe! There we go. Actually, quite a bit of damage. So I'm gonna put that rat down. Are you coming up to throw down with me, Mr. Chandler? Tell you what, it is not in your best interest. Yeah, I don't play this game for you, I play for me, homeboy. Oh, yep, and here we go. Whoa! Whoa! Now, I know that this is, air quotes, safe. Woo! That is the third time we have almost lost this run. Or you can look at it as the third time we have barely saved this run. Due to janky Dark Souls. Because again, if this was any other build, I would be hooked right now. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. Here we are. Put a rat down. Get back to munching on that cheese. You tell you what, everyone be talking about how the dogs in Dark Souls are terrifying. Dude, them rats. You don't expect it. They get you. Ooh, he dropped a humanity. Let's go. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Rat. Ooh, dropped a humanity. Let's go. Stop that. Immediately. What was that 6K souls? There we go. Oh, that's right, I bought the resins. Goodbye, Kurt. Thank you, Kurt. Watch it. There is a humanity and a soul item back there that I want. No, I don't think I'm gonna stop for the ring. Not worth it. Mr. Dead Body, please move. Oh, I goofed. Well, I ended up grabbing everything because, well, I'm a goofy goober and fell in the hole. Alright, I'm gonna put these last few points that I can into strength, so that way, you know, bow damage. And, hope it all blows over well. Yeah. Honestly, I might be able to get down to Quaylog's domain tonight. I might push the stream to like a 9:30 stream. Depending on how well we're doing, but... Two levels. I'm tempted to grind out that final level. Because that's what, 20 strength? No, 19. Okay, never mind. Now I could, right? I could two-hand. What's the damage profile looking like, right? So I'm going from 165 to 176. That's only a 10 damage difference. And I'm going to be eating up a lot of, I'm going to be eating up a lot of stamina swinging that thing around. So I don't really want to be using it until I've got some heat behind that swing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to swing it and almost kill someone when I could just swing this twice and kill someone for sure. And spend about the same amount of stamina. We are bringing Solaire to this. I am going to need a body. Because I'm good. I'm not great. Oh, put the resin of choice. Let's get this sewer gator out of here. Alright. So that's not bad. In a single pass, I almost did damage equivalent with the club. Like, that's actually pretty good, and all things considered, I'm hitting the tail consistently. Like, to be fair, this is what I would call a monster class enemy. Oh my goodness. Meaning if... Oh, he grabbed me. Oh, I've never been grabbed before. Oh, is this gonna kill me? It didn't kill, I live. What's more important than avoiding this bile is living. Alright, so you either need to start chucking arrows like nobody's business, or you need to get him to do that. A time for one hit. I am going to have to resin here to get any form of decent damage. 80% of my damage is coming, or not even 80, like 90% of my damage is coming from the resin. Luckily though, Solaire's death was not in vain. I was able to finish off the dragon. I'm not gonna get sunlight medal for that, which is unfortunate, but we succeeded the fight and didn't die, and that's what's more important. Oh, I'm at a dilemma. I'm really considering running back up to the surface and leveling up the Zweihander, because this damage is just so lackluster. It is so lackluster. It is very evident that this was meant to be a quality-based weapon, and I am just not the quality it needs. Because, like, 174 damage, 186. Like, should have bought the smithing box. Should have bought the smithing box. Alright. Well, we gotta keep on keeping on. Know what I mean? Which, if I were to run through Blight Town, right, I did Souls. And then if I were to take that through, which again, I'm at 157 damage now, so as I continue upgrading my strength, I'm getting returns on this, and I'm doing better for myself. So, I just hope I do respectable damage to these enemies, or else this is going to be a very patient slugfest. Note to self, this isn't the finishing run. Buy the smithing box. Alright, so that damage isn't terrible. I mean, for these guys being big brutes, it's nice. I thought he was gonna drop the club right there for me. I was about to cry. A little bit. I like the way that knife looks. I mean, it was definitely like just lighting air there, but I like that it like protruded more and was evident. Did I really aggro that guy? Oh, that counts as a hit. I thought that would be like... I thought it would be like a shove attack, but... I thought it wouldn't count as a parryable attack. But it's nice to know that it does. Cool. So these guys aren't terrible to put down. That's great. It's actually helping me pace very well. Did I buy a blooming? I did. Okay, awesome. Yeah, now who's oppressive with our R1s? Get your goofy looking arm stretch out of here. Oh, hello. Yeah, that does a lot of poise damage. It is basically a shove. Oh, that would have killed me if he connected. I'm so glad I put enough distance between us. Here we go. I want that soul item, mister. Coming in hot into your territory. Oh, hello. Maybe. Oh, nice. I got the parry. Okay. His shove comes out a lot quicker. That's something to be noting of. Make note of. Proud Knight, or I just happened to get really good parry timings on the other two. Pop! Chemical, my house is fast, chemical, chemical. Here we go. Delicious. I actually might be able to take an attempt at Quite Log tonight. Just a chemical. I'm just a chemical. Yeah. Goodbye. Oh, delicious. Delicioso. Dun, 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 dun. Sometimes you gotta bleed to know that you're alive and have a soul. But it takes someone to come around to show you how. Tearing my heart, I'm alive. Oh yeah, baby. Aww. But my taste in music is your face. YOLO. Let's see how I do against the dogs. 3-shot isn't terrible, also not where I want to be. Okay. I need to be eyes on my health bar. I know there's a bonfire back here, so I'm not panicking. But I definitely need to be mindful of where I am, whether or not I'm safe. Fell asleep in my car, I drove the whole time. But that's okay, I'll just go hard, so you survive. 23 strength, one more point to strength. Alright, I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop that because I'm no longer pulling aggro, and we're gonna put that on there. So that way, if I need to, like, panic heal, I've got it. We are going to draw these people out one by one, even if that looks like baiting out the dogs first. Okay, he's walking forward. We're gonna back up. This Dark Souls gameplay at its finest. What? Did I riposte him so hard I shattered pots around this? That's crazy. Got it. So the swing is delayed, like the animation of the swing is delayed, but the hit lands on time, which I think is what throws off my parry time so much. And why it feels weird, but right at the same time. You know what I mean? My heart is my armor, she's a terror, my heart. She's a carver. I'm gonna say I need. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Thank you, Dark Souls. We're gonna calmly walk over here, up the hill. Okay. I know I'm safe right here, so we're gonna take our time. Ooh, that was not the right swing. Or not parry timing. Got it. Here we are. I'm gonna roll. Got the parry. Pose. I can't remember. I think there's another guy in that tunnel who will come. So I want to put this guy down outside of the aggro range. I knew that there's a barbarian, an infested barbarian coming, and so I'm going to very dangerously. I need to get out of this corner. Okay, I parried the little guy, which means I can let him go through me. All right, I missed the parry timing, but more importantly, I can land it the second time. Get the heal. There's a guy down there trying to hit me. Down there trying to hit me. I cannot get caught by that toxic. If he catches me, that's game over. I need to put this guy up here down though, because I think he'll be able to see me if I don't. Usually I ignore that bottom right guy, and he just doesn't become a problem again. I think that's actually the guy who gives me pocket change, the little poison moss on my adventures. Great guy, great guy. That's why we let him live here. Is he alive? Oh, tar. Okay, let's see what kind of healing we're working with. So we need to time these right. If not, we're cooked. I also need to, like... If I do not think I can make it, I need the homeward bone. That's not a negotiable. Alright, shield up territory now. Now, with humanities, I can technically wait a little longer, but at the same time I can't. I can wait a little longer because they are a full heal, but I can't because they are a delayed heal, so it does take longer for them to go. Now, with that being said, I do not have to worry about any more guard people because I'm already toxin. They cannot toxin me again. All I have to do is make sure I don't get hung up on these chaos flies. Or on the terrain itself. and I am able to walk out of here scot-free. Alright, we're gonna pop one here. We're gonna drop, and run. So drop. Not drop. We're gonna ladder. Now we run. Oh. Just maybe Scott's free. Ooh, no we're not. No we're not, no we're not, no we're not. I forgot about the poison. That's like double tick damage right there. Oh, we gotta get to this bonfire. Rest, 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 rest. We made it. That was very close and very sketchy. Oh my goodness, that is, ooh. That was scary. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I might have been cooked right there. Okay, let's pop these soul items. Let's see if we can get a level here. I'm pretty sure we can get a level here. Get our strength up to that 24 marker. Oh, I'd have to drop that 7 weight somewhere else. Oh, I might be able to get 2 levels here. Hold on. Nope, just 1. Okay. So now I am able to wield this. So we're going from 160 to 171, so we are doing 11 more damage. Putting on a drum show. See, fire bad. Fire, no who. There we go. Got that date with Mildred, baby. You gotta know. Gentleman pulls up. I think it will be worth it to slowly clear out the dark guys and the dogs for the Firekeeper Soul. Even if it is just clearing out the dark guys, dropping down with a plunge attack, getting lucky, and then homeward boning out immediately. I think it is 100% worth it. Alright. Milady. Usually I don't do it from behind. Or at least I haven't been. I couldn't risk you getting some wild hyper armor. Of course, we never leave a lady without her protection. We leave her knife here for her to take back in her own time and go be an absolute unit. Alright, we're gonna go see what kind of damage we do against these slugs, because we don't really want to... Oh, really too heavy. What if I dropped you? So medium, how about now? Yep, there we go. There's not really a lot I want to be guarding against these slugs, I just want to dodge. Okay, I one-shot while two-handing. That's awesome. That is awesome. Alright, pick up the large soul. Oh, two-shot. Nice, 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 nice. That's what I want to see. I like that you can move and menu at the same time. It's very convenient. Nice! So we're down here for 9 large Titanate shards. 9 of them. Which is a lot, but it's 1 full cycle of upgrades. So, not want to eat an attack and this goes sideways. Alright, there's 2. Well, 3, because we got 1 down in the sewers. New controller? Non-controller? This is like the perfect like attacks with its range for it to just click in my brain. With the club, it was like a diagonal / horizontal swing, and it like shortened a little bit. With this, you like full extended swing it, which is really nice. Really nice. So we're at 3. We need 9 more, or 6 more. Okay, so do not get hit is the name of the game. Bro love tapped me and I almost bit it. Alright, I saved 1 more bone for getting out of Ceaseless Discharge. And I can buy any more that I may need or want. So now we're gonna pour till our, let's see, 22, 7, 9. So it's going into endurance until it's 30. Let's go. Oh, that's right, it's 2-shot. Excuse me. Pyromancer set with the Poison Mist Pyromancy. So this does definitely have a slower start than my last build. The last build was more of like a damage focused build, whereas this is more survivability and health. So we're having to maneuver more, and we're having to play around the enemies. Which isn't bad, I mean it's forcefully slowing down my gameplay. And it's making me think more about what I do. Especially in knowing that 1 hit could be my downfall. I thought I missed and I was about to just die. Ugh. Scary stuff. Yep. Nice, there we go. That's what we need. Well, what? 4 now, if I'm not mistaken. Double! Ooh, I was thinking I was gonna get another double. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. I'll gladly take that, please. I got 2 more runs where I can easily get back, so I need 4 more. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so he just got like a lucky crit or counter hit or something, because that... Or he... Oh, it could have been that he spat and it hit me with both the spit and the other, or these could just be like supercharged leeches. Or it was like a heavy attack or something. I actually like my stat spread so far. It has me in a very comfortable spot. I'm really stoked about it. I think if I hit 29 endurance after the boss fight, which I don't see myself hitting that much, I think we're going to get close to 30k? Excuse me. I think we're going to get close to 30k souls after we finish off Deathless and then Homeward Bone out. We're gonna see what kind of levels we can get. Obviously, we want the levels to upgrade our sword and to be able to buy the Titanite. However, we don't want to put ourselves in a situation where we gotta farm, because that's gonna be sad. Which, if we need to go a little lighter in order to use the Great Sword, I'm not against it. And so we'll upgrade the Great Sword, and we'll put our levels in until we can eventually one-hand it. One-handing it is where the joy and love is going to come into play, although that two-handed heavy outspaces most things. Most things. Which is really nice. In particular, the situation I'm thinking of is the skeleton dogs down in the catacombs. Unbeknown to most people, if you space correctly, you could land almost a good inch on the dog's head before they're even within range of aggroing you, and that could have been bad. That would have been counter damage. Nice, that actually might be all of them we need. Yep, alright. Cool. Yeah, we got one more, so we're gonna go ahead and bum back because I don't feel like running that distance. I think it'll only save us seconds, but seconds that I did not want to have to run. We do have Mildred. We are gonna pull Mildred. Mildred, so I know that I am more than likely on record here saying that Iron Tarkus is one of the only NPCs in this game that can solo their boss. That is incorrect. A more correct statement would be that Iron Tarkus is the only one who can consistently solo his boss. Like, I think 7 or 8 times out of 10, Iron Tarkus solos the Iron Golem. It's very occasionally, that's like good odds too. And it's very occasionally that he loses. And when he does, it's because some shenanigans were pulled. And you can't trust shenanigans. Unless they're my own shenanigans. Whereas Mildred can also solo her own engagement here. However, pause, not consistent, because one, this boss can leave fire pools, and as most people know, fire equals bad, and fire equals bad equals death very fast for Mildred when she decides to take a lava bath. That's not good for me. That's not good for me at all. So we're gonna go ahead and summon her. Hopefully this doesn't like backfire in my face and I'm sitting here with my pine resin hoping to kill the boss again. I'm hoping I can keep up enough pressure and aggro since I'm doing a more tanky build and I'm not looking to just like blitzkrieg her legs while being hitless, my goal is to basically hold aggro and let Mildred come in from behind and just go ham with that much. I see she picked it back up. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Never want to leave a lady defenseless. No, 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 that is not nice. Not nice at all. Terrifying. Let's make sure we're topped off here. Awesome. Do I have grass? No. Alright, let's go. Alright. Oh, I vibe with this start so much. Vector, why do you wish such things upon me? Vector, I don't know how long you've been here or if you just got here to the party, but I have, like, been put on 1 HP, like, 4 times. And it, like, low-key should have never happened to me. Mildred, I swear if you're the reason I get hit by this, I brought you in here as like a pay respects to the fact that you can solo this boss, and I could use the help. If you are going to spit it back in my face, we're gonna have some issues. Oh, go Mildred! Go Mildred, go! I'm trying so hard to space this and watch the boss at the same time, because the last thing I need to happen is for the boss to go, ha ha ha, AoE, and then me be like, oh, we're bathing a, go Mildred, go! See, this is why you never leave a woman defenseless. Is it all the time that Mildred absolutely comes out like a G and just shows who the real lady is in this arena? You know what, Mildred, you did more than enough. You did more than enough. Thank you so much. Rest well. Yeah, if Quaylog wasn't being a little jealous woman because Mildred was doing fantastic, she wouldn't have died inside of that lava. Ha! Oh. Did you come from a trick stream, Vector? I'm playing this so safe. This is the sequence we're in. I'll take, oh, crud. Back up a bit. Pop a heal. Alright, I don't want to be too far because then she'll just keep spamming that jump. I don't want her to do that. Oh, that's game. Nice. Mildred is dope. Is he still going strong in his stream, or did he sign off for the evening after losing a couple attempts? Nice. Oh, my boy! 3 times trick. I don't know if this is an alt account or if this is your main account and that's just your @. But we're thriving out here. It has been a very slow game. I've made a discovery. The knight's starting damage is poor. Very, very poor. I was thinking this was going to be a Dark Souls 3 situation where I could affectionately just send it and be fine. I was wrong. He went to put the kids to bed? Yeah, that's fair. And so I was like, in Dark Souls 2 and in Dark Souls 3, the knight starts with the not the broadsword. Dark Souls 3 starts with the longsword. But in Dark Souls 2, he starts with the broadsword, and you've got some, like, really good damage from it. Borderline one of the highest ARs for starting classes with a sword. And it's fantastic, and I loved it. And so I was thinking going into this, and in Dark Souls 3, the broadsword is a beautiful weapon and can easily carry you through the game. And I was thinking, you know, I'll start with the broadsword. It'll carry me through Quelaag. I'll then upgrade and use the Zui. And I made a very stark discovery. One, the other classes have their damage that they do because their main attack stat is through the roof with a solid weapon. The broadsword is neither a solid weapon. Well, that's a little bit of a lie. It's okay if you're doing a quality build. So if you start as the warrior, you'll get really good damage returns from it. Well, you'll get pretty solid damage returns from it. And you see, the knight does not start with those offensive stats. He is a chunky boy. Matter of fact, had I not started Life Ring Knight and just pumped the stats that I did to begin with, I got to enough endurance to medium roll and health so I would live. I would be dead. This run would be over. So thankfully, that did not happen. Now I'm hoping my RNG here isn't buns and he just decides to turn and burn me. Because if he does his lunging arm thrust, it sends a heat wave and that will one-shot me. And I have had it happen before. It makes me very sad when he does it. That's a personal account, okay. Anywho, so needless to say, my entire rant is broadsword buns. Trick, if you're ever doing your weapons run and you think, oh, short sword is a great idea, you would probably have more fun using just the regular short sword than you would the broadsword. Its moveset's better, that's for sure. Yeah, those can chip you and I did not want to risk it. Oh, get out of here. Give me my souls. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm walking out with close to 5k souls. Heck yeah, baby. I thought I'd only be walking out with like 30k. I don't know what I'm on, but it ain't the right stuff. Okay. Now, because the idea here is tank, I'm gonna do something that my entire being is telling me not to do. Every fiber of my soul is saying, do not go for this Firekeeper soul. But I've done it before, and I can do it again. If this first dark guy drops a blooming purple moss, I'm sending it. If he doesn't, that Firekeeper soul is gonna stay there undisturbed. I'm also listening to 21 Pilots right now, so it's a vibe. I don't like all of their music. Matter of fact, the wide majority of it I'm not really fond of. Less to do with words and meanings behind it, more to do with it just doesn't sound right to me. Like, it's not my genre. But they have a few songs that I vibe with. I think the song's called Florine. I like, I can't think of the name. I have words going through my head as I'm listening to a current song and I can't think of it. Dang. Alright, you. Oh, well, if you don't drop one, I'm in trouble. Drop one, please. Die to these throwing knives and drop one, please. Nope. Okay, so we are in survival mode. Here we go. I just wanted a challenge getting out of this cave, you know? I thought leaving... Whoa, that's a crazy statement coming from you, Mr. Fly! Oh yeah, I highly recommend you play back this video to when I was getting down to this area from Blighttown. If you do not like anxiety, let this be a warning, do not actually watch it. If you don't mind a little bit of excitement in your life, go for it. Because I was on my last bar, toxic, no healing. And I sat down at the bonfire with enemies like crowded behind me. It was wonderful. Absolutely a delightful experience. I recommend it to nobody. I wouldn't even recommend it to my most despised people. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We want to be safe, so we're gonna parry and move on. Not this guy, though. I think that is the best attack pattern I could have rolled to get out of here safely. Oh, I've got plenty of healing. I'm out of here, baby. Scot-free. Scots free. Oh, I think I'm actually going to be able to out-heal the duration of the toxin. That's awesome. Helps to have a +2 Estus. That's almost a full heal. I almost turned into that. I'll have you know, I just about did one of the silliest things ever. I've done it before. I wouldn't be surprised if I did it. I would be sad, but I wouldn't be surprised. Skadoosh. Oh yeah, those are some levels right there, but we gotta make it all the way to our boy Andre of Astora. Yeah, my earlier comment in the stream was, if we're gonna play through this and do it deathless, we're gonna play through this and do it deathless. I don't want to skip a difficult section because, oh no, I might die. Because my running quote to Trick has been, get good, scrub. And so I'm gonna eat my own words here, and I'm gonna get good, scrub. So if I die because I took on a section that's difficult and I fumbled, yeah, that's on me. Ugh. But it is time to don a new attire. There we go. That's what I want to see. It is Zui time. Knighted Zui time at that. Burn kick. Burn kick. Ha 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 ha. That reach is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And we did our farming, so we have our large shards that we need. I think I have enough souls to get the regular Titanite shards I might need. I'm not sure though. I might need to do a little bit more grinding. I don't think I need this anymore. Alright. Theoretically, I should be able to wear the helm. Okay. Theoretically, I should be able to helm and shield now. Oh, I'm still fat. What if I ditch the helm? Can I still shield? Woo, woo, woo! Oh, I'm out of souls! I forgot to do the upgrading first! Oh, well, rip. We'll go kill a butterfly. Here you go, Mr. Andre. I thought I was gonna do that, and I did exactly what I thought I would do. So, but it is more damage than the Oh. Okay, so the amount that you need to upgrade your weapon is dependent upon what weapon you have. See, we learn things every single day. No, we'll keep that in my back pocket. But this is my final weapon, so, goodbye. How's it been, Vector? Is all well? It's all good? I'll come back and kill you later. When I'm confident, you grazing me with your butt cheek won't one-shot me. Which I never am. But you know what's tragic? Pancake. Pancake! Ooh! You do not evade the pancake! Pancake comes for all. So I need to be hugging these people to the pancake. Pancake! Pancake! Oh, even hugging them is not enough. They just get up weird. Okay, pancake. I also think I pulled back a little bit. Oh, nice, purple moss. If I get a blooming purple here, I will be mildly sad. A little bit sad. Wait a minute, if I'm just gonna two-hand this to do damage, just do this, right? Yeah. More prots equal gooder outcome. What? Alright. Damage! Eat sword. Nice! I have so much endurance. Yoink, bomb. Shoot. He did. That is one dead tree right there. I did the analysis, and it is in fact a dead tree. I think they're called imps. Tree imps. That was a really good hitbox. Very precise hitbox, Dark Souls. Thank you. I think we'll go pick up Havel too before we take on Sin's Fortress. Just because it's convenient. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we're sporting against these guys. Stand up, please. I need to know how badly I kill you. Oh, that is not good. That is not what we would call optimal. So, we're not actually killing these guys. Instead, we're going straight to the boss fight and accepting that Beatrice is going to be our hero. Beatrice, please, I need you. I'm in want and need of your services. Just don't move and he won't aggro. I'm really heavy. They hear clonk, a clonk, a clonk, and they're like, ah, a victim. I'm like, let me live. Alright, Beatrice, kill. I'm your defense. I'm your front line. I got you. Don't you even sweat it. Yeah, that's right. Get got, nerd. Yeah. I am running into a wall. I want that, I want this, and I want to put this back on. Because the damage difference, I think... Excuse me. Yeah, it's like 11 damage at the moment, and I don't think that's actually worth it in this fight. But we do have an 80% magic prot shield and good stamina, so... I'm here to block and not get shot. Let's see which one happens first. Nice! Oh, that's gorgeous. Beatrice, Beatrice, do the thing with the magic. Do the thing with the magic. Beatrice, no! Oh, nice. Nice! Thank you, Beatrice. GG too easy. I don't even know why I played this part of the game. There's free souls right there for 10k. I thought she would drop like 3 or 5. I didn't realize she was a 10k pop. Oh my. This is great placement for this. All right. Boning out. All right, I have a Havel to go and kill. Drop that, pick up this, put that back on. Right? Right.
Well,
4, so 5. Then we're gonna reinforce. It's 1, 2, 3. That's 5. Modify. Do not ascend the broadsword. If I ascended the broadsword, I would have been very sad. I mean, I would have been fine because I was 1 over. So I mean, like I could, but
go and get
oh,
yourself.
it looks like we had just enough to get this to plus 10. So I'm slinging some bricks now. Yeah, got that 350 damage. All right, let's go pay a visit to Havel, the rock monster. Havel's ring is a staple in this build. I just really wanted to get to 30 endurance and 30 health because I think those are just really solid points for a tank build. Even with Havel's ring, that's only a 50% increase to your base equip load. So being able to wield heavier gears, all dependent upon your equip load to begin with, which is the statement of the game. But I think where a lot of my builds go wrong is I assume Havel's ring will just pick up all of the slack, and that's not true. It's a really good support, it's not a slack giver. You know what would be dope? This crystal is they're dropping 2 chunks. And finding out that the longbow is 12 dex and not 14. Because if it's 14 dex, I'm gonna cry. Stop your channeling. Nice. Do I go down for the halberd chance? It's 14. Okay, of course it is. Of course it is. Look at that 11 dexterity right there. That's 3 levels I've got to divert to dex. Because I want to be able to use it. I don't want to not use a good bow. Hello. Ow. That was rude. Excuse me. When a battle goes wrong, put your shield up and reset the fight. I know where his leash points are, so you stay calm and collected, and you walk away. Knowing that he's gonna leash like this gives me a free backstab. Can I just kill him with this? Wonderful. And that's how I have... There's such a good weapon! Dark Souls, what are you doing to me? You're giving me mixed feelings and emotions, and I don't know how to process this, man. Nah, I'm sticking with this Wii. I'm not gonna give in. I'm not one to fold so easily when tempted with a good time. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to use a weapon that I've never used before, the halberd class, specifically the Black Knight's halberd. I'm going to go to do an attack, overswing completely, miss, so then I get the longer recovery frame because it's a halberd, and then I'm going to die, and then I'm going to be sad, and I'm going to be like, I should have just used this Y-hander. So we're going to stick with this Wii. Also, it makes me a little sad that the Black Knights get a poke while one-handing, and we do not. Show me the damage! Skerplop. Nice! Havel, this is not your day. Don't worry, I will continue the build of the heavies. It's the same timing as before. Mixing up your timings from fast to slow, now that'll get me. I've also done this so many times that fighting you doesn't make my tummy do flips anymore. Sir? You're in the wrong place. Thank you. Nice. All right, back to Andre. It is time for the Fortress of Sins. And we ain't no baby boy. We ain't gonna go running through this like I'm scared of the dark following me behind on the stairs, even though that's real, okay? Don't let anyone ever tell you that you can't run away from the dark, because if you're fast enough up them stairs, he will never get you. Okay? I'm here for that. Dark Souls 2 stinky? Yeah, Dark Souls 2 can be stinky. Can most definitely be stinky. Did I thought I kindled the bonfire. Did I not kindle the bonfire? I guess not. I've got a scrumdiddlyumptious soul in my inventory. Dark Souls 2 is a little smelly, but it's like cheese. It's smelly, but it's unique smelly, and it's like an acquired taste. The more you smell it, if it's for you, you'll develop it. But if not, then no. I developed a taste for Dark Souls 2. I will say it's the black sheep of the group, but I enjoy its slower paced gameplay. I enjoy just all in all the combat. I don't know. I also had to grind an unholy amount of hours in that game to get platinum, so I grew accustomed to it. It's not like weird. It's different, but it's not weird anymore. You know what I mean? What? How am I gonna be standing in front of the snake and it not hit the snake and hit me? What? Poise, boys. That's what we're here for. Call me the Poise Meister. That is terrible. I'll stop. Should have killed me in your first volley. I still didn't kindle the bonfire. I'm still coming in with only 5 Estus to my name. Hold on, what's my best lightning proc shield here? What I am holding. Dope. Oh, wait a minute. There's a free chunk to be had. Say it with me. Oh, I don't want to be heavy. The more weight you have, the more damage you take from fall damage. Tally-ho! Go up before the scary rock thing hurts me. Oh my goodness. I am definitely gonna have to go back and kindle that bonfire, depending on how the rest of this plans out, because this is not looking good for me. Haha, reveal yourself. See, if I were online, there'd be a message right here that would say try finger tongue butthole. Never been here? So, I don't know if you remember, but when we first entered this in our seamless, and I was like, just drop down to the left, and you were like, I don't know where you are. I'm like, I'm getting a free shard fighting a giant, and you're like, I don't know. This is where I went. Which is, so when you walk past the first 2 snakes and you enter the bridge pair, all the way to the left, drop down. Right there. That's the ladder. And I know it can be confusing and scary. New things scare me too. Oh, you're going right into a tantrum? Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. I do not consent. I am gonna violate you. Because I have the stamina bar too. Oh, die, 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 die! Whew. Easy money, no sweat, didn't even panic. It's a chunky wonky! Let's go. Place your bets, ladies and gents. Is 2 Estus enough to clear up to the bonfire of Sin's Fortress? If not, I have a homeward bone on speed dial. Goodbye, Mr. Snake Man. Alright. I'm ready to eat a lightning bolt. Meow, bolt. Bonk. How's your venom taste, you punk? Do I have any humanities left? I do not. Maybe I wanna compensate. I'm fast enough. Cool men don't look at explosions. I watch boulders crush snakes. Critical strike. Been a bad snake. Alright. We need to be a freaky fast delivery man. This part always, I always think I'm gonna get hit, and then I don't, and I'm like, oh, I was always fine. I don't know why I was panicking. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, you can just sprint through that. Now these, there's no break. If you do not sprint straight through that, you will get got, and the gotten will not feel good. Oh, I thought I missed, and I was just gonna be out of stamina and out of luck. But I didn't. Because, you know, we're not the best at this game, but we're not half bad. We get lucky sometimes. So why this week? I was going to do, so the end goal build is a tower shield / swap on boulder knight shield, because I think its stats, its weights, and its stability are really good, and I personally think that the boulder shield is the best medium class shield for its protections outside of the black knight shield. I would take it over the Silver Knight shield, because I think the Silver Knight shield's a little too heavy for the protections that it, or the mitigations that it just doesn't give. And its stability isn't great either. It's the Black Knight shield that really gets the great stats all around. And so, those are the shields. I plan on using my Black Iron armor because it's the best armor in the game, why wouldn't you? It looks phenomenal. I mean, look at my PNG. And then I was going to use Great Shield, or Great Sword. I was just going to be Iron Tarkus. That was the goal and idea. I like strength builds. Strength builds make my brain do happy things. Pancaking enemies makes me feel good. But between the Great Sword and the Zweihander, the Great Sword takes 4 more points of strength in order to just be able to one-hand, and it is heavier by either 2 or 4 units. And that is significant in a build and being able to medium roll over fat roll, and the Zui has more reach. Apart from that, you would think, oh, well then since it's heavier, it takes more stats, it'd be more damage, right? No. Their stat profile, scaling, base damage, upgrade path, everything is exactly the same. What rings? Havels is going to be staple. So as you can see, I have an unholy amount of endurance, and I'm going to continue pumping it once vitality hits 30. And that's because I have a big boy armor and I want to move like a medium-sized boy. Havel's ring is going to be a staple because that's plus 50%, and then this one's going to be a flex ring. I will not be using the FAP ring because I will not be able to swap it, and Havel's gives me better equip load. What I would get from the FAP ring is already being outclassed by my given stats. And so this will be my swap to Artorias' ring, swap to Rusted ring, swap to whatever ring I need. Right now it is the Tiny Beings ring, which is health. 3% health to be exact, but I will, if you watch this stream from the beginning, you'll see that in multiple situations I get dropped to 1 HP. Were it not for this ring and my armor and my health, this run would be over. So, I contribute this run to that ring. And it makes me happy and warm and fuzzy on the inside and not think sad thoughts. So, I know a lot of people give the Tiny Beans ring a lot of flack because it's 3% health, it's not a lot. But when you get up to 1,000 base health, that's an additional 300 health. That's nice. At least I think that's how that works. No, I think that's 30 additional health. I think I lied. Yeah, no, I think that's just 30 additional health. I lied. I know. What? No! No! I autopiloted while I was talking. Alright, But I think when I go against Gwen, it'll probably be the Corinthy ring. So, something I was mentioning before my... Oh, please don't bomb this. Oh, gee, thanks, man. You're such an absolute lad for that. But, something I was mentioning before was that... Oh. I don't want to, like, partially complete the game, if that makes sense. I'm doing DLC. That's, like, that's a given. At least I hope it's a given. Hey, don't you me. I'll back at you.
Go along.
Don't even play with me. Alright, what's the comparison here? Oh, wow. See, now, this looks bad on paper, right? First of all, I'm not using this to guard against magical attacks. And that's what I got this for, right? Fire is worse, yes, by 10%. Which at the end of the day, if that 10% is going to get me killed, I'm already doing something wrong. Ultimately, that stability, that 63 stability, means I can just eat attacks with my guard up. It's 30. Yeah. I'm listening to music, vibing to it, I'm playing a game, and I'm trying to have a conversation. And the game I'm trying to do Deathless. My English is gonna fail me, fail you, and fail all of us collectively. It's a skill of mine. It truly is. Now, I don't think I can actually use... Oh, you sell feathered arrows? Heck yeah, baby, gimme. I don't actually think I'll be able to use the Tower Knight shield until I get 32 strength, I think. Oh, just 30. Okay. Dope. I'm here, might as well get the cage key, right? Does he sell large? Yes, he do. He do be selling large shards. Now, they are for an arm... Not an arm and a leg. See, the giant sells chunks for an arm and a leg, but he sells large shards for an arm. If you didn't really need or want that arm, sure, go for it. 100%. Oh yeah, and I chose the Zui over the Greatsword for one interaction in particular. My biggest concern with this run is being able to handle the dogs in the catacombs. And the Zui, if you space correctly, can one-shot those dogs before they even aggro. So... it is quite nice to have and quite convenient. Not to mention it's lighter, and it swings faster, and it recovers faster. Yeah. As much as I want the Greatsword to be something great in this game, not really. The only time I take the Greatsword over the Zui is if I... Oh! What a gentleman! I mean, I'm gonna give it back, but like... nice. Open sesame. This is the first time I've ever seen him retreat. Sir, come back. Take your lumps like a good little hollow. My hero. My man. My main dude. Tarkus. This is my Iron Bro. Oh yeah, by the way, the name of the character is Night Guy. If you watch Naruto, you'll know what I'm referencing and why it's funny. But we're Night Guy. All strength base. Physical. Oh, let's go. I'm like a younger form of Tarkus. We gotta go punk the guy with the bombs, or else we gonna get lit up, and we don't want to be lit. That's widowy not gonna be fun. You're gonna tantrum? No, leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. I'm terrified. Oh, he hit the wall. Punish him. Make him regret his life choices. Poke him in the butt. Artorias. Come on now. Be nice about it. That's an owie. I always think there's something right here. There isn't. Alright, let's see if we can get the funny knock him off the ledge. Oh, that was on the ledge, you silly man. We wanted you to fall off the ledge. Oh, you silly, silly golem. Get him, Tarkus. Yeah, Iron Boys, Iron Boys. Ah. Gank spanked some helpless machine. I touched your cheese. The cheese demons are coming. Oh, cheese. I want it to be known that that's iconic lore right there. Definitely 100% lore base. It's the cheese demons, and I touched their cheese. Now they're taking me away from their cheese. Just happens to be this place. And you know, it's theorized that they're actually guardians for Anor Londo to take the proven successors of the challenging arena up, but you know, everyone just canonically accepts that they're cheese demons. Oh, see, that's beautiful. Do you see how that... See, and the looks of the shield, too. That's just clean. That looks clean. I love this shield. It's my favorite shield in the game. Easily. Honestly, for looks and vibes, I'd take this shield over the Grass Crest every single day. Unless I'm doing like a speed run and I need the Grass Crest for cover. Alright, Operation. Don't mess with the big dudes unless they're in my path. Yeah, no falling off this time. Hey! You can't tell me what to do. Geronimo! Hello, Miss Firekeeper Lady. If I can get the levels to wield the bow, that'd be sick. Dope. Am I fat with the bow? Oh, that's wonderful. I'm about to make these demons look like clowns. Pretty architect. Take the stairs down like gentlemen, because we're not savage beasts who need to fall off of everything. It's a joke. See if you can knock the tail off with a bow. Of this thing? You're a clown. I'll give you your funny juice with your comically large shoes and your squeaky nose. You can't tell me strength is not... Oh, This is gonna hurt. This did not hurt at all. I did it. You did it? Oh, if I do a bows only run, I'll definitely have to take you up on that. But as this is not upgraded and I'm not built for it, I'm not gonna sell the run for the cheese. I got some swagger souls in my step right here. Oh yeah, baby. Don't even mess with me. I'm Knight Guide coming through with the great sword. Intelligence, don't fail me now. I bet you all thought I just fell off and died. Ben kick. That was so early. Take two. Oh, hi there. Can I interest you in parry and riposte? Ah, yes. Fine choice. Fine choice indeed. Be very careful. Two-hand, aim right here. Oh, a little too high. Excuse me. Let's try that again. Boom. Look at you taking your time. Huh, watch me dance over this ledge that I'm not standing on. You know what Vector had the goal to say last time I was here? Imagine if you made it this far just to fall off right here. Like, why would you wish that on someone? That's cruel and unusual. Come on. You know I've got that smoke. You don't want this smoke. Oh. Bam. Boom. Bop. Sir. Sir. Life is important. Choose life. Sir, choose life. Choose life. No. His knees are jello now. Because they just blew across the floor. Very careful. Accidentally rolls off ledge, falls to death. Oh, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right, Mr. Goyle, we gonna throw down like gentlemen. By gentlemen, I mean I'm gonna beat your face in with my sword repeatedly. Second verse, it's the same as the first. Boom. You didn't like it the first time, you're not gonna like it the second time. How about a third? Yes? Fourths? I missed. Oh, this is not gonna, okay, it's not as painful. Oh, good. Oh, life is a better choice. Trick, I think I'm picking up on what you're trying to give them. Give them a choice of life or jump, and they just choose jump. I understand now. You're not coaxing anything out of them, you're just watching them exist. What? Oh, here it is. Okay, there we go. Delicious. All right, the tricky part. I hope this works the way I want it to work. That was such an overshot. In the butt. Not high enough. In the butt. In the butt. In the butt. It did not work out the way I thought it would. Maybe it's the angle I hit him from. I know it's that case with this one. Like, if I were to shoot him in the butt. Oh, he falls forward? I've angered a demon. I've never gaslit a Dark Souls character in my life. Do I count as a Dark Souls character? Says the PNG of Iron Carcass. Sir, can I interest you in a new weapon? You all should be carrying this lovely slab of iron that I've got. Ignore my performance. Take 7. Got him. I bet that didn't feel too good. I have no idea if I registered as a shield hit or not. There's 1. There's 2. Sorry guys, I'm not used to handling this much sword on a daily basis. Oh. Do the thing with the shield. Do the thing with the shield. Yeah. Got him. Boys, we got him. And gal. Here we are. Back to our fated location. All right. I need this demon to do the thing I want it to do. Shoot it in the arm. Ha ha ha! And then here, we can do this. Oh, and life, it's just... in the hand. Oh, that did not work the way I wanted it to, but that's okay, because big sword go brrr. Now, I do want to gaslight these guys in, because I don't want to risk this. What? Yeah, you can shoot that edge one off. They take insane stagger damage. Oh my goodness! My thigh! Trying to have a bow off? Where? What? What are you seeing that I'm not? What type of tomfoolery is this? You can barely make him out. Oh, that is some absolute Souls shenanigans right there. How much you betting we can just bring both of them to the bridge, run in there, do a running attack, and just clear them both? YOLO. Not like that, we ain't. Oh, one might jump off. Luckily, they're just as bad as I am. Just keep circling to their right, and you just live. Dope. Run! Yo, how are you guys curving your arrows like that? What hacks have you installed? Money! Oh. No, some might say this does not look good, but instead, the spear they have is great. It is a pretty nifty spear, isn't it? Oh! You got me stoked that you dropped the Silver Knight straight sword. It is my favorite straight sword in the game. This is so sketch, but I want the souls. I don't trust this at all. Why did I get that one? Sir, I'm coming for your shins. Like a bicycle rotating at Mach Jesus into your shins. You no longer get the ability to walk for a week. Delicious. Yeah, you can also gaslight this guy into accepting gravity as his friend. Whee! Like a regular scooter, I'm coming for the shits. Hey, if positioning permits it, you know? It's opportunity, you take it. Ah, bro of the sun. Surrounded by friends. And like that, we have officially made it farther in this run than we have any other run that has been deathless attempts so far. Just let's take a moment. Let's definitely get up to 10 Estus here. And let's just enjoy this for a moment. Quite nice.
Oh, you've been smooth anytime you left.
You're helping us in ONS. I hope you know this. That's crazy. All right. I think I'll be able to clear out ONS this evening. You, sir, are about to become an afterthought. Bam. How's that sword taste? Do a speedrun, skip to ONS? Nah, I'm gonna take my time. This rushing anything is how I wind up dying and losing everything. I've learnt my lesson. I ain't gonna learn it again. Oh, wonderful armor set right here. I'm not gonna pick up his equipment because I already know what equipment I'm gonna use, but I might swap to the armor if I need it. It's the easiest skip in the game. Yeah, it's the easiest skip. I'm not saying I'm gonna die to the skip. I'm just saying it's like it's the spirit of it, you know? I'm vibing, I'm enjoying the game, I'm clearing it out. If I skip that part, like I'm jumping it, taking the easy way out. We're vibing here, right? We're getting the full Anne Orlando tour. Well, not the full tour, but you know, like the 90% tour. Did you know I learned the skip as the natural progression for this area and didn't know how to actually progress it outside of the skip? And would get lost frequently in here because I didn't know how to I didn't know the lay of the land. Ooh, candy. You chests can live. I don't value your innards that much. Oh, oh! Oh! I think that parry took me the longest to learn out of their entire arsenal because I think just about every other knight in the game, when they do a running attack, it's a thrust, especially with a straight sword, but it looks like a thrust. You want to believe that it's a thrust. It's not a thrust. It's not a thrust at all. I actually parried that. That's crazy. Boom! Are you heading out? Okay, well, I'm going to bed now. Have fun, man. Alright, that's fair. I think after my attempt on ONS, which is either going to be successful or a complete dumpster fire, the stream's done. because I need sleep. I am like 80% confident that I should be next in line for overstaffing. Tara got overstaffed today. She's in my, well, she did yesterday. She's in my pod. And I know it was Courtney running overstaffing instead of Missed Onion, but it was Courtney instead of I'm spacing on the name because I'm focused on not dying. You know who it usually is. So, my mom's pretty confident that it's both of us overstaffed tomorrow too, but still. You'd hate to assume, and then Miranda, there we go. Yep, thank you. But on the 20% roll that I am working tomorrow, I don't want to be a zombie. So after my attempt on ONS, we either live or we go down in a blaze of glory, and we'll call it the stream. But nice. All right, down the middle pillar, onto ONS. And there's no point in grabbing the shortcut, because, like, what am I gonna do? Respawn? Yeah, but I want that drip, that bling blow, that silver knight armor. I'm a sucker for something shiny. I don't know how I got that. I was horrendously early. I guess the back of the spear has a hitbox. Sir, I'm here to take your shiny valuables, your tasty delectables, your little things in your cupboards. I'm a gremlin goblin. I'm a mine goblin. Can I wear this? How much heavier is it? 4.8? Oh, maybe. 10? 12? Maybe? Am I fat? And the drip increases. It is better lightning prot, so it's gonna be really nice against ONS, although I do believe... Yeah, its overall prots are just better too, so that is just direct armor upgrade right there, baby. Delicious. Brings a smile to my face when Trick stops by, you know? It's like dad checking on the son. Makes me feel special, wanted, and loved. Hey, you try that again. I'm one of your kind. Accept me with a sword duel. My sword is bigger, and I know how to use it better. Sorry you lose this one. Solaire, you're gonna help me punk a couple royal... Oh, I'm quivering. We'll deal with them in a minute. Solaire, run for your life. Are you gonna drop? Oh, you're cool. You're not. You're boring. Whoop. Oh, I thought I was outside of its range. I thought wrong. I'm coming for your toes. Oh, look away. Bam. Oh, I two-shot these guys. I thought I would not two-shot these guys. Go for your heal. Go ahead. It's okay. I allow it. Gotcha. See, you thought I allowed it. That's why you felt safe. That's why you felt secure. Little did you know, it was a ploy all along to get smacked in the face by a giant halberd. I'm backing up. Don't you worry. I respect your wrath of the gods. I'm a fired and a miss. Yeah! So that's what I'm talking about. See, this is the practice we needed, the warm-up that is gonna bring our teamwork together to overcome this obstacle to wouldn't it be disappointing if I died right here? Matter of fact, because I'm not blocking, I'm gonna throw this on for that stam regen, and this right here is gonna be the core loop of our gameplay, and I should have bought fire resin. All right. Place your bets in the chat now. I need to change the music. I need to change the music. I need my hype music. And my hype music is going to be... Where is it? 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 Gonna find it. Find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Show me the money. Gonna find it. I'm gonna count them right there by Brandon Lake. Bingo, bango, bongo, bazingo. It's time to dance. Give me good RNG, ONS. See, you got thunder in your vocals, you got flames in your eyes, you got wonder working power pouring out of your side. Check the tomb all the way through, the grave was empty inside. Ain't no other pull the greatest miracle of all time. Ooh. Dash, 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 dash. You're not dashing, bruh. That's not the dash I wanted. Alright. I missed. Just gonna input read and shovel slam. Ornstein. Ornstein, I missed. Whoa! Solaire, I need you to win. Solaire, you're not winning. Alright, hold up. Whoa! Give me that bum. Oh yeah, I know I chunk. Well, that was the wrong timing. Gotcha. And I'm pretty sure Smo eats lightning like a punk. And he does not like it. So we're gonna just... I'm gonna have a lightning weapon too, because I don't want to feel left out. Oh. Cool. Let Solaire take aggro. Let him attack. Oh, that would've... Oh, you're gonna touch my face hole with that. Oh. Hi there. Solaire, no! Solaire, you did enough. Oh, I'm so cooked. Oh, never mind, I staggered. Is he gonna jump again? No, he wants me. He wants me. Like the next Swiss roll in the package. He can't stop. Open in front of me, victory. No! It's fine. I eat lightning like a lad. You're not supposed to shovel dump at point blank, Smo. What are you doing? This is not the script. Oh, you goofed. Oh no, your weakness. I'll pillar. Do it, smash me. Not with your cheeks! Coming in hot. Ha! Ha ha ha! Oh! Oh, come on. Come on now. Swing and a miss. Take two. Oh, I thought you were gonna take two. Oh, no. Them thighs of thunder are coming down. I could have greeted so hard right there. Where's my pillar? Oh. Gotcha. I'm glad I didn't greed for it last time, because that wasn't a kill. This one I'll greed for. Ah! I'm him! I'm not him, but I'm gonna say I'm him! Ah! I'm better than Owen S. Actually, I think if I was wearing the knight armor, that shovel attack that I got hit with would have been game. I think putting this on was what saved my life. Subsequent, or unironically. Things I said just are where I want to be. I've known you so long, maybe too well. See all the boys you kiss and tell, though I'll never be there. Just a good friend, but it's not quite the side. Is to end. Oh, oh, she wants me to be loved. Alright, we're gonna go get our bowl. We're gonna put the bowl on the altar, and then we're gonna call that an evening. Let me speak. I want the bowl. The cooking bowl. Well seasoned. Down by the beach, it's warm on the sand. A safe space for Jesus. I'll take the flowers while you count the hours. I have the bowl. I also have a lot of health. Oh no! I forgot. I need. Lotric, you piece of yellow tinted poop. You engulf my body with your chops. Take me below. Nom 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 nom. He suffers from insomnia. That's why he had trouble waking up after he fell asleep and is cranky. I don't want to watch the way I slide out of your mouth. It's disgusting. One day you'll love me before we grow old. All of your kisses to have and to hold. I'll do your dishes and ask for no kisses. Alright, we'll leave getting Lotric for our next stream. If I'm overstaffed tomorrow, I'll probably stream around noon, 1-ish. If I am not, it'll probably be around the same time as usual. With that being said, thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed, which I hope you did, drop a like. I greatly appreciate it. It does me good stuff. With that being said, I will see you all next time. Keep your cups full and your smiles wide. I don't think I